Play La Bamba, Oil Country. The Oilers defeat the New York Islanders 4-3, and they prevent themselves from having an epic collapse where they completely dominated this game. This game was much closer than it should have been. Ilya Sorokin making saves for the Islanders. Stuart Skinner not making saves for the Edmonton Oilers. We're going to discuss Stuart Skinner's performance. Of course, we're also going to talk about the Oilers' performance. If you end up enjoying these post-game reactions, post-game recaps, whatever you want to call them, make sure to hit like on these videos. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We are almost at 4,100 subscribers. In fact, maybe by the time you're watching this, we're over 4,100, and we're going to try and hit 5,000 subscribers by New Year's. And I'm really looking forward to some of the stuff I have planned on the channel. I did a live stream tonight. If you were watching the live stream, let me know in the comments, of course, because the live streams were great. At one point, we had about 240 concurrent viewers, which was amazing. What wasn't amazing was Stuart Skinner almost blowing this game single-handedly for Edmonton. And the Oilers, of course, we want them to bear down on their chances and get a few more goals, because I think they could have probably had about 7 or 8 goals tonight. Ilya Sorokin, if you're an Islanders fan, oh my goodness, what a great goalie you have. What do you want for him? I will sacrifice something in order to get Sorokin on the Edmonton Oilers, because good Lord, this game should have never gone to overtime. The Oilers outclassed the Islanders pretty much from puck drop to the end of the game. I don't even think the Islanders touched the puck in overtime. Draisaitl, 2 goals. McDavid had 4 points. Connor McDavid now has 7 points in his last 2 games. Connor McDavid back from injury, starting to heat up. You love to see it. And we got a subscription notification popping up. I'm going to put that right here in case people are subscribing while I'm just recording this. I forgot I had that sitting there, so thank you for the subscription, whoever that was. I didn't even catch the name. McDavid is now 1 point away from 1,000 in his career, and I guarantee he hits that milestone against the Nashville Predators on Thursday. And the Edmonton Oilers, I'm sure, are licking their chops to play the Islanders, especially Leon Draisaitl. Now, Draisaitl has 12 goals on the season. I think that puts him near the top of the league in goal scoring. I haven't taken a look at who is actually leading the league in goals, but I think Draisaitl should be up there. Draisaitl had a great game. McDavid, terrific game, of course. Bouchard, a really good game. We're going to recap how this game got to overtime, and I'm also going to discuss a few other things that I noticed, and I'll also talk a lot more in the day after discussion tomorrow. Of course, I did not do a day after discussion for that Canucks game just because of how my work schedule was for Sunday. But yeah, day after discussion will be up tomorrow. But tonight, second period. Of course, first period, nothing happened. The Oilers did not score a goal. In the second period, though, the Oilers did get some offense. Leon Draisaitl scored on the power play, which went 1 for 2, which is good to see. And finally, the Edmonton Oilers did not give up a power play goal against. Their penalty kill was able to shut the Islanders down. I actually don't think the Islanders got a single shot on goal on either of their power plays, so that's good to see if you're an Oilers fan. I'm glad the Islanders didn't get a shot, because if they did, it likely would have went in the way Stuart Skinner played. I'm not trying to pick on Stuart Skinner. However, this game was closer than it should have been. This game should have been over in regulation. I'm glad Edmonton was able to get the victory, and I'm glad the Islanders were not able to steal 2 points tonight. In the third period, Evan Bouchard scored very early. He scored less than a minute in. I think it was 57 seconds or something, 58 seconds. He makes it 2-1 Oilers, assisted by Ekholm and McDavid. And then Connor McDavid makes it 3-1 with 10:19 to play. And you think you're up by 2 goals. Of course, every fan will say it. The broadcast will say it. It's the worst lead in hockey. A 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. And tonight it reared its ugly head. And that's something I say on this channel all the time. Reared its ugly head. 2-goal lead, not safe for the Oilers. At 12:54 of the third period, Anders Lee, he gets a rebound opportunity and he beats Skinner on the glove side. Skinner had his glove down by his waist instead of having it up by his shoulder. If he just held it right here, I know he's down in the 5-hole position, but he just didn't look comfortable sliding across his crease. And 3-2 Oilers. And then Islanders off of an icing. They pull the goalie. They win the faceoff. They work it down low. And then a centering pass to Anders Lee, who scored his 2nd goal of the game, his 6th of the season for New York. He makes it 3-3. Couple things happened there. 1, the Oilers lost a faceoff that you would have liked to see them win. 2, the puck going down low. That's fine. The Oilers' defensive coverage, they had guys in the right spots, but it was their decision-making that was incorrect. Matthias Ekholm was on all fours at the top of the blue paint for whatever reason. He looked like Darnell Nurse out there. I don't know what Matthias Ekholm was doing on all fours, and he was not able to block Anders Lee's shot. And then Stuart Skinner off that goal. Anders Lee did not get a good shot off. He completely whiffed on that tying goal. but it beat Skinner by the left pad along the ice because Skinner, he just had no idea how to move in his crease. And that's the thing with Stuart Skinner that I think is frustrating a lot of fans. They know that when he's set, when Stuart Skinner is able to set and he sees the shot and he can have an opportunity to get himself, when he's just staring straight at a shot, he saves it 95 times out of 100. When Stuart Skinner is forced to move at all, whether it's 3 inches, whether it's a foot, it does not matter. His lateral movement is awful. His inability to read a puck going from behind the net over his right shoulder in front to the top of the crease. And people will say, oh, that's a high danger chance. Maybe Skinner didn't. No, Skinner cannot let that puck go in. You can never let that puck go in. Ekholm should not have been on all fours. Stuart Skinner should never have allowed that puck to go in. But luckily for Edmonton, in overtime, they completely dominated. They pretty much controlled play. They had numerous opportunities. And then, of course, Evan Bouchard, he gives the puck to McDavid, who finds Draisaitl coming in on the left circle. He cuts in down low, puts it over the right shoulder of Ilya Sorokin, who was, I would say, probably the first star of this game, other than McDavid, who had 4 points. Oilers win 4-3. They are now 8-7-1 on the season. They are slowly climbing their way up. They have yet to win 3 straight games this year, and I would like to see them win their 3rd straight on Thursday night against the Nashville Predators. The Oilers, they play against Nashville Thursday. I will be doing a live stream commentary on Thursday, so if you missed the live stream that was tonight against the Islanders, make sure that you tune in on Thursday, especially to witness Connor McDavid's 1,000th point. I think it's going to happen Thursday, and if it doesn't happen Thursday, well, the Oilers, they're in Toronto, the hub of hockey, the hub of Canada, Toronto, Saturday night, Hockey Night in Canada, nationally broadcast game. That would be pretty cool if he got the 1,000th point against Toronto. At the end of the day, I don't care when he gets it, how he gets it, as long as this team is winning. And I think he will say the same thing as well. He's going to be asked about it. It was nice to see Connor McDavid break out offensively. It's nice to see Draisaitl continue to produce goals. He has been great all season long. And his line mates looked good tonight too. Podkolzin, there was a few shifts in the third period where Vasily Podkolzin was just a little Energizer bunny. He could not be stopped. His ability on the forecheck to make life miserable for defenders, there's a reason why he's still in the top 6. And there's a reason why I like him in the top 6. And a lot of people, I saw someone call him the Russian Jesse Puljujarvi because Puljujarvi was also good on the forecheck. Sometimes he looks unorthodox. Sometimes he doesn't look like, he knows what he's doing with the puck when he gets it, but his combination of size and physicality and speed put pressure on defenders, and it allowed the Oilers to maintain possession a lot of times when Puljujarvi was with the team. Podkolzin is very similar. Podkolzin doesn't quite have the same size as Puljujarvi, but Podkolzin has that same type of tenacity, and he is more physical. He does throw the body a lot more, but he creates space for Draisaitl and Arvidsson and anyone else that's on the ice with him to make some plays. So that's really nice to see. At the end of the day, the Oilers managed to squeak out a victory, and I'm going to take a look at the high danger chances. I'm very curious what they are according to Natural Stat Trick because I feel like the Islanders did not get very many, and we're going to take a look here in all situations. Yeah, the high danger chances in all situations tonight, I just pulled up on my screen. According to Natural Stat Trick, 17-3 in favor of Edmonton. So this was a game that Edmonton probably could have scored 7, 8, 9 goals, and they did not because Ilya Sorokin is a very good goaltender. The expected goals in the game, 4.27 to 1.7 in favor of Edmonton. This is a game that I'm excited to break down in the day after discussion. I'm excited to go over more of the stats. Edmonton truly needs to get their offense going. I thought it was turning around against Vancouver. However, I will say it is turning around. They still managed 4 goals tonight, which is good to see. But Stuart Skinner, I don't think he's going to play Thursday. I think you're going to see Calvin Pickard go up against Nashville because Calvin Pickard has 2 wins against Nashville already this season. So expect Calvin Pickard in the crease against the Nashville Predators Thursday night. That is it from me, Oil Country. We got the victory chain. We are playing La Bamba. Oilers win 4-3 in overtime, and their big boys are getting hot, and that is a bad sign for the rest of the league. We'll see you in the next one. Make sure you tell someone that you love them, and always fight like a kid, fight like Ben. Hit that like button. Let's go Oilers. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.